Hear the hunger in my voice. They used to tell me to speak up. The problem wasn't what I was saying. They couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch. Found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor? We all didn't make it. Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just won't change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame it. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God law, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. There's no action, they make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no respond, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overthrow fanatic. I go, you lose and win like asthmatics. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time, but my time ain't up. Now when I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch, I had to get it as vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance, boxing the goal. And they know I'm raw, and they know the squad, and I'm feeling lost, still in charge. I don't make it follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they on Mars. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, he told me let it all. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that guy in me. You can focus on the dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just no one fly with me.
Trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna be the living. Y'all out here looking like fools. Home with the truth. I ain't never had to choose.
I'm gonna get beamed up. Then y'all try and make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like home of the truth. Y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up. Then y'all try and make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth. Y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up.
Hey, yo, slow down for a second. Slow down. Hey, yo, Shaw, Rizal, hop up real quick. We're gonna get these niggas real quick.
What they talking about?
Just about a month ago, I was in a weird place, talking like they bout it. Come around, niggas scared straight. I've been locked in, no distractions for a year straight. This shit heavy duty, keep it coolly, pump your air brakes. One West, I don't hear the rhetoric. One West versus these cats, we ain't sweating shit. Pop it on the internet, you see them, they ain't saying shit. Nigga, who's you playing with? Stepping out the murder van, nothing they seen before. One hand wash the other hand, battle scars I needed do. Living by the law, y'all can keep it cool. I've been organizing, strategizing, they ain't peeping though. This is not a drill, this is not a rental. What I look like, earn my stripes, man, I'm too official. They gon' say they knew me, but they don't know the new me. I'm glorious, notorious, Biggie with the cool. I wrote this on the loose sleeve, kicking shit like Bruce Lee. Never slipping blade under my pillow like it's loose teeth. This is how a soldier look, doing what I'm supposed to do. If you rockin', then I'm rockin', nigga, that's how soldiers move.
Right,
UPK shoots out.
Soldier move, nigga. Soldier moves, nigga. Shaw. Okay.
Man, I hate when the pussy niggas speak to me, cause only one I talk to is beneath the sheets. I'm rude in speech, cavity in my fist might lose your teeth. Who is you to me? Now you can't even damn chew or eat, just fucking drink. But I take that with you, don't even think I'm off the leash. I'm humble but will still unleash. Talk big but shrink when you're around a damn righteous priest. I'm so unique, and all my women thick, petite, I'm gone. I be on my level, haters want my shine. Nigga, I ain't shit, I think they know I'm lying. But really I hate shit, I ain't enough crackers. I need a whole buffet, cause I ain't going backwards.
Let me tell you something about it's such a fool's game to think that you have to seek power. You have to seek the Most High, and you'll have all the power. I got more power, brother, than you could imagine, and I've sought none of it. Like, I got power. I ain't sought none of that. I just want to work hard in this truck. I want to be the best soldier I could be.
All my soldiers take over. All my soldiers take over. Yeah. Yo, come on. Yo, can shot pull off. Yeah. And don't go backwards. Let's go.
Hey, y'all already know how South Coast doing this shit. South Coast, you know what I mean? We holding it down. Brotherhood, South Coast skin, however you want to talk about it, however you want to do it. One thing for sure, we ain't going backwards. We ain't going backwards.
You're live.
You want me to go live on this thing here?
Yeah, I'm about to.
On this
Yeah,
Facebook?
I said it.
I can just put go live.
Oh yeah, come. It's gonna be a little small countdown. Is it just to you? So everything
It's
is small?
Yeah, it's good. No sound effects. All right, we up and at it?
Yeah.
Sound Christ, man. Let's get a Lord of hand real quick. All right, Police Officer Shalai Yalu. Of course, I represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You know, we had a 1 West from the Fisher Island, New York, under Commander Jim Yohana. Today is Tuesday, the Brotherhood class. You know, it's good to get back, back at it. Made it through another week, of all of the disgusting atrocities going on in this cesspool called America. In this disgusting society that we live in, so many things are going on. A bunch of murders going on. Just this morning down the block. Someone lost control of a garbage truck, ran an old lady over, killed her. He knocked off some of her limbs and so on and so on. It wasn't done on purpose, from what we understand so far. But it's tragic. Just know that your grandmother's going outside to the store real quick and to get ran over by a car on the sidewalk. That's just tragic. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many things that are going on right now during this time. This is the season. You know what I'm saying? We got that wicked holiday, Christmas coming up soon, which is absolutely filthy and disgusting. We're gonna touch on that during the class. We seen on the news they robbed some Walmart truck or something recently, stealing all the toys and all that. This season right here is going to kick up so much depression and so much stress and so many insecurities and things of that nature. Men are not going to be able to see their children unless they got the right gift. They're not going to be able to see their children unless they bought gifts for the child's mother's other children and all of that, which I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. What I'm saying is the evil that's behind this holiday. This is PDF season, where you're going to allow your children to sit on an oppressor's lap and jingle his bells. And he's going to ask you, have you been naughty and nice, and see if you can put a candy cane in their mouth and things of that nature. This is what's going on during this PDF season. You're going to put your tree up and hang balls on it. You're going to do all of these things, and lie to your child whose father's not in their life, possibly, or trying to be in their life and can't. And they're going to want daddy for Christmas, but yet and still you're going to let them know that some oppressor, an overweight, obese oppressor, is going to slide down the chimney that you don't have and drop off gifts, and you're going to eat your baked cookies and your Oreos or whatever other snacks you may leave, and so on and so on. You're going to tell your child this lie, make this story up, so they can fall deeper and deeper into the pits of oppression in this wicked society that we live in. To praise this oppressor, to make him think through all those roaches, all those mice, all those raccoons outside of your garbage can, all the lack of heat, all of the broken cabinets, all of the backed up water or brown water or toilets I won't flush, through all of the nastiness that our people are living in, we get this one opportunity to lie and say, don't worry about it, because this devil, this oppressor called Santa Claus is going to come down the chimney, in some cases up the fire escape, climb over the terrace, and he's going to do a breaking and entering into the house and leave gifts underneath this little tree that you're sitting up on top of your old television, or whatever the case may be. You understand? This is the fantasy we're going to sell to our children, and wonder why our children grow up delusional, grow with low self-esteem, and grow up confused, grow up hating themselves, wanting to bleach their skin. Why? Because they want to look like Santa Claus and Miss Claus,
Right.
and all of that. They want to fit into society, to get the blonde hair, get surgery on their eyes to make them blue. All of this garbage. You understand? This oppressor has taken the greatest black man to walk on the face of the earth, as the world called Jesus Christ, who's the strongest, greatest black man to walk on the face of the earth, made him an oppressor, made Santa Claus an oppressor. I mean, damn. I mean, what's next? You understand? I mean, what's next? And this has been going on for years and years and years. The Christian church has pushed this holiday, so this is Jesus' birthday. Absolutely no proof in it at all. Not in the scriptures at all. Nothing. They just say it. And we just believe it. I mean, there's no better pusher of poison than this oppressor. There's no better pusher of this poison than the oppressor. You look at these movies and all that, you think P. Diddy's bad. You ain't seen bad like the oppressor. You think Nicky Barnes or Frank Lucas or whatever these drug kingpins are, you ain't seen nothing like this oppressor. I mean, he can push some trash garbage and we eat it up.
Right.
We eat it up like true rats. We just eat all the garbage and the filth and the mush and the slush and drink the garbage juice and we love it. We wallow in it, bathe in it, swim in it. You understand? We love it, so we love it. No, it's a lie. You understand? There's not a Christian on earth that proved that December 25th is Jesus Christ's birthday. And we believe it. You understand? That's how sad we are as a people. We're so depressed and so down and out that we are willing to latch on to a whole lie. Know it's a lie, and then say something like, that's not the point. It's all about love. Yeah, I guess you can't love no other day. I guess you can't give your child no gifts because they're doing well in school, or because they're being obedient, or because they follow the instructions of going to school, coming straight home, getting to the homework. You can't give your child gifts because they tried and failed, but they kept trying so they could succeed. You can't give them gifts for effort. Understand? Not because they do good, not because they do bad, just because they're trying. With all of the internet, all the filth on the internet, and I'm not saying the internet is a bad thing, but it can be a bad thing, just like a gun can be a bad thing if it's not used correctly. With all of the influence these children got with the music and the movies and commercials and so forth and so on, they can make it through it and stick through it and still have morals and principles and things of that nature. You should give them a gift for that. You understand? You should give them gifts for that. There's a lot of things we can give children gifts for, but we choose to give our children gifts because of a painting of an oppressor that they call Jesus Christ, say it's his birthday, and then I guess his cousin, Santa Claus, who's another oppressor, is going to bring gifts. Doesn't that sound foolish? Doesn't that sound crazy? Doesn't it sound like a person who believes that Rudolph and the rest of the reindeers are going to be flying through the sky with the red nose from drug abuse? No, I had to throw that in there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. You know, you know, as they float through the sky, that sounds like somebody who's looking for that up in the sky got a red nose too. And we're gonna latch on to that lie. You understand? And allow our children to believe that and go off of the strength of that. Now, let me tell you, you might ask, what's that got to do with brotherhood? Brotherhood doesn't have to just do with your peers. You need to have brotherhood and sisterhood with your children as well. And teaching them a lie, to love a lie, and how to lie and live a lie is not brotherhood. You're leading them down a path of destruction, a path of deception. You're leading them down a path of depression, a path of insecurity. You're leading them down this path all based off of a lie that you know is a lie. You understand? And the oppressor knows it as well. And they love the way you just suck it right up. Spend all your money in Walmart or Costco's or BJ's or whatever whole store you got going on, Macy's, Sears, whatever. You're gonna spend all your money on some gifts. Give all your money to the oppressor. Tell your child the oppressor's coming to give you the gifts that you just paid the oppressor for. I mean, damn, don't that sound crazy? And then get mad when your child grow up and learn to be a damn liar. To learn to live in la la land. To not deal with reality. To learn to teach your child how to be materialistic and greedy. To make them think they have to have the finer things in life, even though they live in a hole. Even though they live in a hovel, they still got to have Gucci and Louis. You understand? And can't even spell it. You understand? This is the society we live in. This is the society that we live in, and this is a tradition that the oppressor has pushed on us. You understand? And if we're not speaking against this, if we're not speaking against this brainwashing that's going on, then we're not doing our job as brothers and sisters to expel this craziness, to expel this illusion that is going on, and believe it or not, is destroying our community. You don't know how many sisters out there are going to be robbed.
That's right.
Coming out of a store with tons of bags, walking past people who haven't ate in 4 days, that got one shoe on one foot and a sock on the other foot. You don't know how many sisters are going to be at the train and get pushed onto the train tracks while the train's coming, just because. You don't know how many families are going to be arguing over because little Tay Sean got the PS whatever, and this one didn't get and now they beefing and mad at each other because this one got that and this that, all over trash and garbage and lies. And we allow this to go on in our homes, which means we are partakers. You understand? We are. What is it when you commit a crime? You're no,
accessory to the murder.
You're an accessory to the murder, accessory to the crime. You're an accessory to this deceiver's plan and plot to destroy us.
That's right.
You understand? You are part of that. And this has to come to some type of, so we have to stop it some kind of way. You understand? Or don't get mad at your child for being a goddamn liar. Don't get mad at your man for being a liar. Don't get mad at your woman for being a liar. You understand? Just deal with the fact you was raised by your mama to be a damn liar.
Right.
That's all. To be a liar. And to be and accept it. You understand? And to accept the fact that we live in a bubble. We live in this imaginary fantasy land, and while we live in this fantasy land, we're dying, being taken advantage of, being spiritually essayed. You understand? Spiritually enslaved, spiritually choked out, spiritually beat and bruised and crushed to dust as we think about Louis and Gucci and Bloomingdale's and whatever other brands and strands they got out there. As we are floating around like flower children in the 70s, we are being destroyed. The family destroyed. Morals gone. Principles gone. Dignity, integrity, love gone. Parazai, you want to say something?
Oh, Most High Christ. What you're saying is all body one West. And when I got off the train of the Metro North coming from Mount Vernon,
Right.
I realized when I stopped at 125th Street,
Uh-huh.
I see Christmas trees and lights up and down 125th Street because that's where the train stopped.
Right. Uh-huh.
And I'm like, hold up. Since 1969, ISUPK had taught Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Mecca of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians,
Right.
to not celebrate Christmas.
Right.
But I see on 125th Street, Christmas trees.
Absolutely.
They cannot say they never heard. It's a lie because Christmas is not in the Bible.
Right.
It's a lie that Jesus' birthday is not on December 25th.
Right.
It's a lie. Why are we continue the lie?
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's an organized lie.
Yeah.
Because that's what they say. They say a well-organized lie will be a disorganized truth every time.
Yeah.
And that's the organized lie, because who celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody.
Right.
Without even about the Bible.
Absolutely.
You celebrate Christmas.
Absolutely.
You say Jesus was born on December 25th. You say this is Jesus' birthday.
Right.
You never been in a church your life, but this is the persona.
Absolutely.
And that's what it is. Salah.
No, no sweat, brother. Appreciate you bringing that out. You know what I'm saying? And as you spoke about them trees being on 125th, and to anybody who's viewing and listening, we're going to get to the scriptures. Absolutely. We're going to get to these scriptures and break this down the best way we can. All right. But as you spoke about them trees, you see, and it's not just on 125th Street, it's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Not just in New York City, but all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this cesspool that we live in, there's trees and lights and everything that are displayed out on these trees. And do you know what the gift that society put underneath those trees outside? Black and Latino men and women, drooling, dying, high, nodding. That's what underneath them trees. When you go outside and go look at them trees, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what they're doing. That's what's out there. People that can't use the bathroom, defecating outside. You understand? Laying down, rats crawling all over. That's underneath them Christmas trees that they putting outside. And we as a people choose to follow that. That's how much we love our children. They say, you know what? When you get older, guess what? You can lay under a tree too. You understand? That's the psychological gift that we giving our children. You can make your child a gift too. You understand? Make your child a gift too, and let them know you can sleep underneath that tree too. Or you can let your child know that you are successful, you came out of me, and you are royalty, and you're the best thing walking on the face of the earth every day. Not just one day, not one cold day in December. Every day. You understand? Now that's a display of brotherhood and sisterhood that you should give to your children every day. You understand? And you ask people when they get older, It's their birth. When they get older, when you get older, you don't even want to talk about no birthday. You don't even want to talk about it. You know, it's my birthday. How old are you? I was very simple. They don't even want to talk about no birthday. So don't you think Christ don't want to hear about no birthday at this point? He don't want to hear about no birthday, and it's not his birthday anyway. But you think you want to hear about a birthday at this point? And if it's his birthday, what's his gift? Where's his gift? Tell me where Christ's tree is at and what gift you wrapped him and put underneath his tree. Where's that at? That shows you the greed and the psyche of of people that celebrate and follow this holiday and love it to death. Let's go to Leviticus real quick. Leviticus, I think it's Leviticus 19:11. We're gonna start slow. Yeah, we're gonna start real slow. We're gonna dog walk this. You understand? While you sitting there looking at the sky for Santa Claus and his reindeers, we're gonna be down here on the bricks with brothers in their pit bulls. We're gonna be down here in reality. You understand? We're gonna be right here in reality. As you look up in the sky, teach your child to look up in the sky for Rudolph and Santa Claus, when you should have your child looking for their daddy. You understand? When daddy should be a gift for Christmas. You understand? If that fits, may not fit some scenarios. But we're gonna dog walk this real quick. Let me get Leviticus 19, I believe it's 11.
All right. Let me see if we can get it right here.
That's fine. Just I just want you to get this read. It's fine.
All right. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11. Ye shall not steal.
That's obvious. Now this is milk right here. Y'all should know this. We shouldn't steal. You understand what I'm saying? That's being dishonest. That's being untrustworthy. You understand? We shouldn't steal. Go ahead.
Neither deal falsely.
You shouldn't deal falsely. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't lie to you about what I'm doing to you. Dealing falsely is, you know, Christmas is coming, right? Santa bringing you gifts. That big oppressor, he's coming down that chimney. Even though he's obese, probably has high blood pressure, diabetes, bad cholesterol, bad back, knees, and everything. He's going to slide down your chimney and bring you gifts underneath your tree. You understand? I know you ate noodles last night, I know. But don't worry, them gifts is coming. You understand? That Gucci and all that's coming. No false dealings. Go ahead and name the last part. What else is that?
Neither lie one to another.
And this is what the scriptures say. Shouldn't steal, shouldn't deal falsely, and you shouldn't lie. This is what the scriptures say. Now, if you're sitting there telling your child that December 5th this is all about Jesus Christ and hallelujah and all of that, and this is what we're gonna do, and this is Christmas and yada yada yada, you know you lying. You know it's a lie. You can't prove it. You understand? Can't prove it. Nowhere you can get TJs, you can get whoever you want. They cannot prove that December 25th is Christ's birthday. Nowhere ever has it happened. Nowhere is it around that's Jesus Christ's birthday. Go ahead, drop it on real quick.
Oh, it says Salaki, sir. Not only they're lying, they're lying pridefully to the children. Yo, Santa Claus is going to give you a gift. Meanwhile, the parents are giving the gift.
Right, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Right in the face.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, Santa Claus is going to give me a gift? Yeah. Put the cookies out for Santa.
Right, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Living a lie, brother. Living a lie. Now, real quick, we're going to dog walk this. Now, I want you to go pull up the definition of liar for anybody who's confused. All right? Let's put definition of liar. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick. As we run the scriptures, lying is something we should not do. This is the season of a bunch of lies. This is the season where this lie makes you feel warm and fuzzy, nostalgic, and you got eggnog and mistletoe and all of that. You understand? Let me tell you how far these lies go. Our children have adopted this lie so well. Now little boys want to turn to little girls. Little girls want to turn to little boys. I identify as. You understand? Learning to live lies. You understand? Well, hell, we're going to live lies. Look, I'm 5'6", but I identify as 6'5". Can I live that lie, Baratazar?
Oh,
No. Is that all right?
No, it's obvious.
Can I do that? I'm 6'5".
Until
Okay,
you
what
run-
y'all see?
Until you run into the truth.
Until I run into somebody 6'5"?
Yeah, until you run into somebody who's 6'5".
You know,
Exactly.
right? It's delusional. You understand? Delusion. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we're doing out here. You understand? If we shouldn't lie according to the scriptures, we shouldn't lie not to your wife, not to your husband, not to your children, not to yourself. You understand? Until to sit there and live a damn lie that destroys. Lies destroy. Let's read that definition real quick.
All right. Let me go back right here. You got right here.
Let's read right there.
Liar. A person who tells lies.
Now read the first word of similar. Just read the word.
Similar.
Similar. What's the similar word?
Similar. Deceiver.
Deceiver. We all know who the number one deceiver is. You understand? To be a liar is to be a deceiver. You understand? To be a deceiver is to be a devil. Now, if you a liar, then you are devilish. You understand? If you sitting there lying to these children and telling them it's okay to do this and do that, you setting your child up. You understand? Go to 2 Kings.
Come.
2 Kings.
The second similar is falsehood.
You don't got to read that part.
Okay.
Just go to 2 Kings.
2 Kings.
Yeah, 2 Kings, and go to chapter 17.
Second Kings, chapter 17.
Chapter 17. Start at verse 16.
Verse 16.
Right. We're gonna stick into these scriptures real quick. I know we pressed for a little bit of time, so I want to get all these scriptures out the best way I can. If y'all can follow along. If not, go back, look at the class, jot the scriptures down, and read them yourselves. Ask questions in Thursday's class if you need a breakdown more of understanding. So let's see if we can get it real quick. We're in 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 16.
Oh, you said 17. Slocky. You said 17.
Yeah, chapter 17. 2 Kings, chapter 17. That's it.
You said 17 or
chapter 17, verse 16. You had the
okay. Come. You got 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 16. And they left all the commandments of the Lord their God.
Now they left. Who's they? Speaking of us, we left the commandments of the Most High God. What's one of the commandments we just read? Thou shalt not steal, deal falsely, or lie. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? That's a commandment. We left that commandment, obviously, because we got decorations and Santa Clauses. You see what Santa Claus is doing here. You see Santa Claus. I don't know if can they see this? You can see what we do with Santa Claus.
They see it.
You can see what we do with Santa Claus in here.
See it.
You understand? But out there, to live that lie is going against the scriptures, and we have fallen away from our commandments, fallen away from what our forefathers had left behind for us to follow, to cherish, to obey, to practice, to play out, to lay out, to display. I mean, we just got rid of it. We did it for short-term dopamine instead of long-term power. You understand? Keep reading.
Come. And made them molten images.
We made all these disgusting images. Go ahead. I'm gonna read through that.
Even to
calves.
And made a grove and worship all the hosts of heaven.
And all the hosts of heaven. And every single god you could think of up in the heaven. You know what I'm saying? You worshiping that. You said you being dismayed right now, thinking Santa Claus gonna be floating across on a shooting star, whatever the case may be. He's gonna hit every household in the world in 24 hours or less. He's gonna drop off gifts to the orphans and the widows and everybody. And they're gonna sing Christmas carols and all of that. You understand? It's a lie. That's not happening. What's going to happen on this filthy day is people are going to die spiritually, mentally, and physically. People are going to die. Houses are going to burn down from them lights blinking all damn night. energy bills and electricity bills are going up and you can't pay it. You understand? These are the things going to happen. Rent's due the week after that, you know.
That's right.
Rent is due. And you can tell your landlord, Levi Levitsky, that you don't have that rent. He's going to tell you what you and your Christmas tree can do.
Right.
You understand? You and your Christmas tree. It'll be right outside on the curb. You understand what I'm saying? These are the wicked. This is the wickedness that's going on. Drop down the verse. Go ahead, brother. You want to say something?
Oh, Salaki, sir. And this is hard body. Everybody don't know why they have to get rid of their Christmas tree on the 8th of January.
I have no idea.
But you notice that nobody got rid of their Christmas tree after Christmas. They always got majority of people got rid of their Christmas tree on the 8th or the 7th, because that's another God. That's another Christian church. That's another Catholic. That's another Greek mythology that it says it in the song. 8th day after Christmas, what you have brought to me, a child really good.
I don't know. All that shit. All that is garbage.
I know that.
All that's trash.
But we follow that.
Absolutely.
We follow that.
Make it quick though. Make it quick so I can get to it.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, for New Year's and all of that. Yeah, that's all that.
Type of games that we play.
Absolutely. No sweat, brother.
You want to go on?
Let's go to verse 17 real quick.
You got 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
This is what you're causing your child to do: is pass through the fire. Fire burns, fire hurts, fire destroys, fire kills, it melts skin, it defigurates, it messes up your skin if you survive. You understand? This is what fire does. You understand? And that's what you're causing your child to go through. Your child won't grow up and think they need to provide all of these fancy gifts and do this and do that for their child. You understand? They're going to think that, well, I don't need to be around my child as long as I can just give them sneakers. You understand? I don't need to help them with their homework. I don't need to walk them to school. I don't need to make sure that they tucked in bed at night, to make sure they're safe at night, to make sure the doors is locked and everything is cool and calm in this household. They don't care. As long as I can just buy them something, I'm good. If I just kick out the support, I'm good. If my son got or daughter got the new coat or the new hat or whatever new shoes is out, as long as they can keep up with the Joneses, you understand what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You causing your child when they get older to be materialistic. You're gonna teach your daughter to sell her ass for some clothes and for some money and for some come up. You're gonna teach your son to go out there and rob and steal. You gotta go get yours. You understand? You're gonna cause your child to walk through the fire. What's the fire? Your daughter gonna be out there hoeing to advance herself. It's gonna be full of abortions, eventually full of chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV, AIDS, HPV, and whatever else is out there to give or get. They're making something new up every damn week. You understand? What's your son gonna be doing? Need bail money. You know, going to prison. When he get there, he might die in prison or become somebody's boo thing. You causing your child to pass through the fire of this filthy, disgusting society that we live in. How dare you listen to this? How dare you give your child over to the fire off of a lie that the Most High God said you shouldn't do any damn way? How could you sell your children out like that and call yourself a brother or a sister? How can, if you do it to your children, what you gonna do to me? What you gonna do to the next person? You understand? Keep reading what you got.
Come. We have a question too.
Let's keep reading what you got real quick. We'll get to the question.
Let's see here. All right. Let me read it from right here. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
Go ahead.
And use donation and enchantment.
Go ahead.
and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? This is doing evil in the sight of the Lord. And when you do evil in the sight of the Lord, what does it do? Read the rest.
Come. To provoke him to anger.
And that's what happens. The Most High God gets angry. If you want to sit there and be disobedient, go against the things that he say to do or not do, it's going to provoke him to anger. You understand? It's going to provoke him absolutely to anger. And don't think that the Most High God won't get angry at your disobedient children that you created. Okay? Instead of calling yourself parents, you call yourself Frankenstein.
Right.
Because what you're doing is building up children that are going to come out, that are going to grow up, no morals, no principles, no nothing. You understand? They might think they do. They might think they have it. You understand? How do I know? I was raised up with Christmas, and I turned out to be a wicked, one of the nastiest people that you could think of. You understand? Until I found the truth. And when I realized what I was living, how I was raised, what I was doing was absolutely 100,000% wrong. You understand? Absolutely wrong. And if you spend some time out in these streets, you'll see what direction our children are headed in. Why? Because the older people, the elders, the OGs, the older sisters, whatever it is, that the title may be, we are misleading and misguiding our children to the wrong direction. We're leading them to the damn fire. You understand? Let's see what's the question is.
Right here. I got it right here. It says right here, is Saint Nick celebrated because he was the main opponent of the Trinity during the Council of Nicaea? Answer that.
One second, brother. No sweat. Saint Nick actually was a real person. You know what I'm saying? He was a black man out in Russia who gave gifts to orphans out in Russia.
That's
right.
right.
And it says a black man that gave gifts to the black children who were orphans in Russia. And this is where the concept of Saint Nick comes from, or Christopher Kringle, whatever you want to call him. This is where the whole idea comes from. Now, Perez, you said you want to answer the question for the brother as well?
Now, this would come to the Trinity, you know what I'm saying, because you broke down the first half. The Trinity was way before Saint Nick.
Right.
Way before Saint Nick. The Trinity was based on Greek and Roman mythology.
Right.
Which, you know what I'm saying, like Hercules.
Right.
So on and so forth. He, you know what I mean? God came down, made love to a human being. Now they made a half-breed God.
Right.
That's where you know what I mean? That's where the Trinity comes from. And these people, the Greeks, started to follow, you know, the Greeks and the Romans followed this type of philosophy. Then, you know what I mean? It goes along with Kris Kringle, with the kids, so on and so forth. But it's two different things.
Right.
You know, two different things. The Trinity is a mythology. Right. You believe in Hercules
and Zeus
and all that nonsense. A demigod.
Right.
God came down, made love to a human being. Now you have a half God. He was God in the spirit, but he was flesh in the human.
Christ.
Don't that sound like the Trinity?
Yeah, it sounds like trash. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, listen. I want to tell brothers and sisters that may be listening. Big up to my man that's tuned in, Drop City. Big up to Sister Ashley, that's tuned in as well, and anybody else that's tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. You understand? And this is a good thing too. Any questions that don't get answered tonight, guess what? We got 30 scripture breakdown with, I believe, Jenna Muhammad to be in town. I believe.
Oh yeah.
And guess what day that is? That's stinking, filthy, disgusting Christmas. So you can have all your whole questions and all of that answered. You know what I'm saying? I invite you to come to class. I'm sure y'all are off from work on this wicked. Get the oppressor. I'm glad the oppressor gives some people off. You know what I'm saying? Come on down to class. Come on and get down so we can destroy Christmas and Santa Claus, and bring some more Christmas ornaments so we can hang those up. Mary and whoever else you want, we're gonna lynch them. We got plenty of rope and plenty of space. You know what I'm saying? To hang them on up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of space. So come on through. Now I want to stick to these scriptures real quick because I know we pressed for time because we can talk. Between me and Paratazar, we'll sit here and talk to you until tomorrow. So I'm trying to compress all of this real quick. So where we leave off at? That was Second Kings.
Yeah, we're on Kings.
All right, let's jump around.
On 18?
No, let's jump around real quick because I want to talk about leading to the fire. So go to let's stay in 2 Kings and go to chapter 2.
Oh, you want chapter 2?
Yeah, stay in 2 Kings and go to chapter 2. Now, let me tell you something. When we provoke the Most High God to anger, do not think he won't hurt your kids. Don't think that. I'm gonna say, excuse me. I'm gonna say our kids because your children are our children as well. Because we are brothers and sisters out here in this war. You understand? So don't think the Most High God won't hurt our children. You understand? We have a duty to be brotherly and sisterly, not just to our peers, but to our children as well, to the children as well. And to teach them lies and put them through the fire is provoking the Most High God to absolute anger. And when he's angry, he will move. You understand? Now let's just see, because we got the these angels that they depict now, white little Caucasian babies with Pampers on and bow and arrows and all of that, and powder is flying all around and all of that. We're gonna talk about some disobedient children, and what the Most High God did to these disobedient children just for being disobedient children and going against a prophet, going against a man of the Most High God. And this is a story about Elijah and how these children were mocking Elijah, which means what? More than likely not listening to what Elijah was speaking about. They seen this man had no respect for him, which what? Means probably that's how they was raised, to not respect this man of God, not listen to what this crazy man is saying. You understand? Because these are children, and children just repeat what they're taught. So remember that when you teach your child a lie, that this oppressor will be coming to the house to drop off gifts and eat your cookies. You understand? Remember that. Read what. Matter of fact, it's the 2 Kings. Start at verse 23.
Oh, you want 23?
2 Kings. Yeah, 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 23. I probably didn't say that.
2 Kings. No, you said next chapter.
Yeah, 2 Kings chapter 2.
Yeah, chapter 2. Verse
chapter
23.
2. Yeah, verse 23. We're gonna go there real quick, and we're gonna run through some of these scriptures. All right. This is what we got to pay attention to. This is a very simplistic class because life is simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make it too perplexed to where you can't get it and understand. I want you to think about your life and think about the children in your life, the adults in your life, the family members in your life, and how Christmases can be a very wicked time of jealousy and hatred. You understand? Just full of drug use. Everybody's going to Nana's house, and they're gonna be playing the Temptations and everything else, and Uncle Lawrence is gonna be in the back rubbing on the kids, and then you got Uncle Tony. He's gonna be in the bathroom getting high with one of his girlfriends he bought from somewhere. It's mayhem. You understand? Absolute mayhem. And you think back when you celebrated Christmas and all of this garbage, you went outside, got as high as you can, and came back in and ate this big pigback with pineapples on it. You understand? Just think about how disgusting it was, and think about your spirit where you was at that time. Smoking and drinking wasn't nothing. Hating somebody else wasn't nothing. Stealing wasn't nothing. As long as you could get somebody at that tree, not be considered a bum or a loser or some type of half-ass or some type of have some man with some shortcomings because you didn't bring enough of this, enough of that. You understand? Or your gift wasn't good enough. Yeah, nobody want no damn socks and long johns and all. Your gift ain't even good enough if you did bring it. Your girlfriend breaking up with you because you can't give her nothing. Boyfriend breaking up with you because he ain't got nothing and he don't want to argue with you, so he'll break with you now and get back with you on what you say, the 8th day of January?
That's right.
Yeah, get back with you then. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 2 Kings real quick and start at verse 23.
Come on. Whoa. 2 Kings, chapter. Let me go here. It's locked here. We got 2 Kings, chapter 2, verse 22. So the water were healed unto this day.
Hold on one second. Chapter 2, verse 23.
Oh, 23, Salah.
No sweat.
2 Kings.
Now let's talk about Elijah real quick. He's going on a journey. Let's just see what happens on this journey real quick. We're gonna run through this one. Go ahead.
2 Kings, chapter 3, verse 23.
Chapter 2, verse
Chapter
23.
2, verse 23.
All right.
And he went up from hence unto Bethel.
Right. So this is, like I said, this is Elijah. He's traveling. All right. Try to have a image here, a picture of this. All right. He's traveling to Bethel on his journey. As he's traveling, go ahead.
And as he was going up by the way,
as he's going up the way, you know, people use that term to this day. Where's such at? Oh, he went up the way, or whatever the case may be. So as he's traveling up the way, as he's going up the road in his travels, go ahead.
There came forth little children out of the city.
Now, as he's traveling, he's going to run across some children. You understand? He's going to run across some children. For the behavior of these children, you can see they wasn't trained up right. You can see their parents was to put them through the fire. You understand? You can see from the behavior of these children. From the behavior of these children. This is a grown man that these children see. And what these children do. Go ahead, keep reading.
They know the men of the Lord. And said unto him.
No, and did what?
Oh.
Out of the city and.
Oh, and mocking him.
And mocked him. Go ahead.
And said unto him. Go up. Thou bald head.
Go ahead, keep reading.
Go up, thou bald head.
He said, listen, you bald head nigga, go up there. You old bald. So, you know, tease him because he got a bald head. And maybe he had the George Jefferson. Maybe he had the afro on the side and he had the shiner at the top. Who knows? All right? Who knows? Whatever it was, it got the attention of these little undisciplined children. And they mocked him for it. You understand? Keep going. Let me read this. Scripture first.
Verse 24. And he turned back and looked on them.
Now he turned and looked at them. Go ahead.
And cursed them in the name of the Most High.
Now he cursed them in the name of the Lord. You understand? He cursed them, right? Now cursing I'm sure he didn't cuss him out as we would think that's what cursing is. I'm sure he asked the Lord to deal with these children. You understand? Now let's see how the Lord deals with when he's provoked to anger, when we remove ourselves from the commandments, when we live lies, when we deal falsely. You understand? When we do these things, put our children through the fire. You understand? Let's see what happens to children when the Most High God is provoked. Keep reading.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the woods, and tore forth and 2 children of them.
He tore 40 and 2 children of them, which means what? That she-bear came out of the woods and killed 42 children. That's what the Lord did to children. Now, you don't want your child to go through the fire. You don't want your child or yourself to provoke the Lord to anger. And that's what we're doing is when we teach our children the lies of this society, to accept the lies of this society. We set our children up to be eaten up by she-bears. And what are the she-bears now? Police officers. What are she-bears now? Gangbangers, drug dealers, angry oppressors that want to choke you out on a train. You understand? ICE. These are the she-bears now. Fentanyl, cocaine, dust, laced marijuana, cigarettes, alcohol, excessive abuse of alcohol. These are the she-bears that'll destroy our children, all because we want to teach our children to live a lie that makes us feel good. that makes us as adults keep up with the Joneses. To keep an image going for people who don't give a damn about your well-being. If they did, they would tell you it's not right what we're doing to ourselves and to our children. We set them up for she-bears. You understand? Don't think the Most High God won't do it. Now let's go ahead and get that real quick. Or you want me to grab it? You stand there and grab. Talk to real quick. Give me 1 second.
Come.
Talk.
Oh, come.
Sorry.
I got it. Yeah,
Go ahead.
Most High in Christ. Like I once said, his job to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge the brothers and sisters that make fun of, you know what I mean, that make fun of the priest and the prophet of the Most High God. That make fun of the priest and the prophet of the Most High God. There's no reason to make fun of the priest and the Most. If you go involved, that's why it's in the scripture. Because, you know what I'm saying, the Most High God know Israelites. The Most High God know blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They want to make fun of brothers and sisters. We are so arrogant. We are so pompous. You know what I mean? We want to act like these other nations that, you know what I mean? Don't realize that we are God's chosen people. Right. God's chosen people. It's in the scriptures that if a man, you know what I mean? If a man goes bald, don't make fun of him. He's just going bald. It's just part of life. Salak, and I'm going to pass class over to priest in officer of 5,000 Shalaya.
I appreciate it. No sweat. All right, listen, check it out. He had to fill it for real quick. And we got a good brother. We got a good brother here in class today. You know what I'm saying? So look, as we were saying, you know, we got to be careful with how we teach our children. You know what I'm saying? And how and setting them up to go through the fire. We don't want to set them up with the she-bears. You understand? We don't want to do that. That's just wicked and wrong to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to really pay attention and focus. You know what I'm saying? Focus on what's going on. Focus on that. We got to focus on longevity. What's going to happen? Once again, short-term dopamine cannot overcome long-term power. And that's what we in this truth for. Long-term power. You understand? Long-term power. And black man, Latino man, Native American man, woman, and child, we are set up to have long-term power. I think the time has come to where we are kind of sick and tired. We have reached the threshold of this of the pain of this society, and now it's time for a change. You understand? It's time. Some people have so much these strong feelings towards Donald Trump and towards the oppressor, the things they do, and all of that. If we feel that way, separate from this society, man. You understand? Separate. How can we separate? By expressing brotherhood and sisterhood. Expressing it, living it, breathing it, and accepting it. You understand? And accepting it. Don't worry. If you don't get your child no gifts or put up no tree, I'm sure your children will still love you. If you were a real woman or a real man, I'm sure on Christmas ain't no gifts. I'm sure they're going to still love you. You understand? I'm sure they're going to still love you and deal with you. Christmas means nothing. It is in total vain. You understand? Total vain. And we have to escape from that. You understand? We want to escape from that because it's absolutely destroying us. You understand? It's absolutely destroying us. P, real quick, I need you to pull the scripture. Y'all can go just pull the scripture and then you can go right back.
Come.
You understand?
All right. What you want?
Let's go to real quick. Let's see. Let's go to Romans. Let's go to Romans 1:26 real quick.
Classic.
Yeah, we go to Romans 1:26. Then you can get back to it real quick.
Romans.
Talk to the people.
Chapter 1. You want 1:26, right, sir?
Yeah, 1:26, please.
The class.
Now, once again, we're gonna try to walk through these scriptures. This is very simplistic class, very simplistic, and we gotta solve with simplicity at times, not to jump to something real heavy, real deep at the time. You understand? This is for brothers and sisters that are listening that are not familiar with scriptures, are not familiar with this lifestyle that we live. You understand what I'm saying? What a lot of our people are familiar with is what makes our stomachs feel good and what makes our genitalia feel good.
That's right.
You understand? So we're gonna deal with the truth. But in dealing with the truth, we got some people that have came between us with this truth. You understand? Now let's read what Romans 1:26 says real quick.
Come on. Romans chapter 1, verse 26. Slovakia. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affection.
You understand? These are vile affections. You understand? And this with these vile affections, they're buried. You understand? It talks about brothers and sisters with alternative lifestyles, things of that nature. These type of spirits stem from living a lie of Christmas. Now you will that don't make no damn sense. Well, let me tell you something. Nowadays in this Christian church, right? Nowadays in the Christian church, everything's acceptable, right? Christmas was always acceptable. That's like one of the major ones in Christianity, or the Christian church, rather, and any denomination in the Christian church, Baptist, Methodist, whatever. You understand? Christmas is one thing that they accept. Another lie. Also, they accept alternative lifestyles. You can't even say homosexuality. Can you say that?
No. I'm saying glitter.
I'm not going on. Yeah. Alternative, people with alternative lifestyles.
Yeah,
that's accepted in the Christian church. You understand? A lot of lies are accepted, which is horrible because those same lies are being taught. And long as we can escape from reality, we've learned to love a lie. You know what I'm saying? Or we can just love a lie. It destroys our nation. When I say our nation, the 12 tribes of Israel, it destroys us to live a lie. You understand what I'm saying? And we've got so used to living a lie. If you think that you're going to rub elbows with this oppressor, you can rub elbows with him for a little bit, but it'll never put you on the level where he's at. They're always going to remind you, as the scriptures say, that as sure as iron rusts, they're going to show you exactly who they are every single time. You understand? Every single time they're going to show you who they are. And who they are Santa Claus, liars. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely fictitious. You understand? They're going to make it whatever depression you may be in, whatever position in life that you're in, they're going to make it seem like they are your savior. They're going to play Christ. They're going to play Santa Claus. They're going to give you the gifts. You can make it with this promotion. You can make it with all of that. You can make it with that. You understand? The Christian church teaches you lies after lie after lie, and it destroys the morale of our people. You understand? Now, this is not the one. I think I picked the wrong one. I want to know who changed the truth. I mean, maybe go to 25. Did I write down 25?
Yeah. Yeah, right here. Yeah, on 25.
Yeah. Now read Romans 1:25 real quick.
Romans chapter 1, verse 25.
Right.
Who changed the truth of God unto a lie?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? You understand? There's someone or a group of people have changed the truth of God to a lie. Go ahead.
And worship. And serve the creature more than the creator.
Yeah, so we serve these things out here in this world. These creatures out here in the world. A creature like Santa Claus, that's a damn creature. Rudolph and all this other garbage. We sit there and learn to accept and love these things instead of loving the Most High God, who said we can't live lies. Paraphrase. We can't live lies, steal and deal falsely, and things of that nature. We can't provoke him to anger by leading our children into the fire, by moving away from the commandments of the Most High God. You understand? But who changed that truth to a lie? Go to Jeremiah chapter 23.
Oh, you want Jeremiah?
And start at verse 1.
You don't want to finish the scriptures?
I want to go to Jeremiah 23:1.
Come. Jeremiah. Lock it.
No sweat. We're going.
You start 23:1, sir?
Yep, we're going to start right there.
Come.
23:1. We'll walk it down real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1.
Right. And then we're gonna focus on who changed the truth of God into a lie. Who did that? Everyone, that's gonna be our focal point right now. Is who's the one who spread these lies throughout the community, breaking up the brotherhood, breaking up the sisterhood, breaking up families and happy homes. And when I say breaking them up, they're injecting these lies into our people. Our people are believing it and living it, and it's destroying the camaraderie and the building of our nation. You understand? Who is doing that? Let's see what the scriptures say. Not what I say. This is not poetry nobody wrote. This ain't a rap lyric. This is out the scriptures. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Let's see if the Christian church brings this out. What does Christ say? What does the Most High God say about it? Who changed the truth to a lie? Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1.
Right.
Woe be unto the pastors.
Now, it says, woe be unto the pastors. What does woe mean? Woe means death or destruction or to destroy. That's what the word woe means. Right? So let's read it again.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy the scattered. The sheep of my pasture.
It says, woe to the pastors, woe to the pastor who spread these, like paraphrase, spread these lies and separate and scatter the sheep. Who's the sheep? We are the sheep. So-called Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we are the sheep. And we have been scattered through the lies of the pastors. Now, with this pastor spreading these lies, it says death and destruction is coming in. Celebrating Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, all these pagan holidays, which are lies, which our pastors push. To be, you can live an alternative lifestyle and be close to God and God will be with you and all that. You can do that. You can believe that this oppressor is going to be coming down the chimney to give you gifts. You can believe that. You can believe that. You can believe that Christ is painted a white man and he's a white man and he's never been a black man and so forth and so on. You can believe that. You can believe that the Jewish man is the chosen people of God. You can believe all of that stuff. Why? Because the Christian church has pushed this into the community. There's a Christian, just as many liquor stores out there on the corner, as just as many Catholic church, you name a denomination. The Christian church is a big business. It's $1 billion business, and they're not in the business of healing no spirits, no soul, no different from a doctor. Doctor ain't healing nothing. He's gonna patch you up enough so you can keep on coming back. That's the name of the business, to keep on coming back. To keep on coming back and coming back. And the pastors and the Christian church are the biggest spiritual drug dealers on the face of the earth. You understand? And according to the scriptures, the Most High God's going to deal with them with death and destruction. You understand? For pushing Christmas as Christ's birthday and all those other filth and garbage, the Most High God's going to destroy them. You understand? Go ahead, Brother.
Oh, sorry, just said small hats.
Right. No sweat. He's going to sit there and destroy them. Let's keep reading.
Saith the Most High.
Go ahead.
You
can read it how it is.
Oh, come. The waters. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel against the pastors that feed my people.
Now, he's talking to the pastors that feed the people, the T.D. Jakes and the Creflos and whoever else is out there that sit there feed. That's another one that feed the people. What's he going to do with them? Go ahead.
Ye have scattered.
He
has scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them.
Now, what does that mean? You told them these lies. They believe these lies. Now, all you got to do is look around. Look at the news. You see, like I said before, sisters getting robbed for them gifts. Brothers getting kicked out of homes. They cannot go back in them homes. And you know what? The pastor gonna give that woman marriage counsel and say if he ain't bringing home the bread, baby, he should leave. He should get out. If he ain't bringing home the bread and the bacon. This been going on for years. You understand? They scattered the flock of our people. They're the main reasons behind us being separated. You understand? $1 billion business in the neighborhood. No matter where you're from Buffalo to Brooklyn. You understand? And everything in between, they have scattered the flock. But the Most High God said, you did that and you didn't visit them, which means you didn't give a damn about doing that. All you want to do is feed your pockets. All you want to do is be greedy and nasty and spread that like a cancer, like a virus through the community, through the tribe, through the people. You understand? You wanted to spread that, and you didn't even give a damn. You didn't even care about that. Even drug dealers give back turkeys. And not saying it's right for them to do it. Even they go back and visit the neighborhood they destroyed. Pastors, hell no. They destroy and push garbage. You understand? But the Most High God going to deal with it. He said it right here. You understand? He said it right here. So that's greasy head, slick back man that's telling you it's okay to celebrate Christmas and these holidays and give you Christmas funds and so forth and so on, and that's pushing this agenda, they're going to be destroyed and dealt with. But also the people that are following it and know it's a lie, they're going to be destroyed as well. What is our job here? Is to try to provoke those brothers and sisters to move away from that, to move away from the destruction. You understand? You don't want to be affiliated with something like that, because when the Most High God come for it, if you're standing too close, you're going to get burned as well. You understand? So it's our job to come here, no matter the numbers of people that listen, no matter the numbers of people that follow it, our job is to come and cry aloud to our people. That's what we do. You understand? Many will be called, only a few will be chosen. And our job is not to pick who's chosen or not. Our job is to feed the people, unlike these pastors, and feed them truth, whether it's bitter, whether it's sweet, whether they like it or not. That's not our concern. The concern is to make sure our people survive, and not just survive, learn how to live. You understand? You want to say something about that?
Oh, come. In Salakia, this is such a hard body one wet scripture right here.
Right.
Baba Kashar, if I get a chance, I know I just need to read it from there. Therefore, thus saith the Most High, Salakia, the Lord God of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. They feed them. It's all good. They feed them. Ye have scattered my flock and divided them away and have not visited them. They didn't say sorry that we messed up.
Right.
They didn't say sorry that we see the crack epidemic.
Right.
And we're making all this money and we ain't do nothing for it. This is the Christian church in Harlem. This is the Christian church in Yonkers. This is the Christian church in all over in the Black, Hispanic, and American community. Nobody said, I'm sorry that I messed up and I'm going to try to fix it. Right. And that's what it said. You didn't visit those victims while you was over here watching the drug dealers doing their thing. You didn't do that. You watched me die. And this is the Christian church. This is the Catholic church. This is the Muslim law. This is when the white Jesus doctrine was on the side, watching us when we was in slavery. Watching us when we was in Puerto Rico dying. In DR dying in Santo Domingo. Nobody ain't saying a goddamn thing. The way they're not saying a goddamn thing in Haiti, what's going on in Haiti right now. That's what's going on right now. Try to tell me there's no Christian churches over there.
Right.
That's what's going on.
So no sweat, brother. What you're saying is heavy. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm glad you mentioned them other places where brothers and sisters is at. You know what I'm saying? Because they just as destroyed. This is not just limited to right here in the States. DR's messed up, Puerto Rico, you name it. The whole Caribbean, Central America, South America, UK, Jamaica, you just name it. You understand? This disease has spread worldwide to all four corners of the earth. It has spread. You understand what I'm saying? Even Muslims celebrate Christmas. You understand?
Muslims.
Even they in the spirit. That's how strong the spirit is. You understand? That's how strong the spirit is. You understand? If you want the true Christian spirit, go ahead. You work in New York City. Just look around outside. You're gonna see people outside. You understand? I seen a woman yesterday. Yes, you could tell she had a period, blood all on the back of her pants and all that. Walking around, no shoes on, asking for change. That's the Christmas spirit. That's the real Christmas spirit. You understand? That's the real holiday spirit in America. You understand? As you walk past right here in Harlem, you can walk past a brownstone that don't got no curtains up. No curtains. You can see the whole living room. And you see nice Caucasian families in there, cozy, living nice.
Christmas
chandeliers, Christmas trees, lights.
Yeah,
A big ass Labradoodle dog, or whatever that is.
You can't forget about the presents.
Yeah, all of that. But outside is a man who lived in Harlem for 50 years, and he can't get a crumb.
Oh, he can't go to the bathroom.
He's outside sleeping on the ground. You understand? Sleeping on the floor. Meanwhile, at the corner, you know what's there? Grace Baptist Church. You understand? Grace Baptist Church. This is what is really out in the community. For real. As you get outside and walk around Harlem all day long. From the west side to the east side, it's all the same. You understand? And people out there, you go to 125th and just look. People all up in Target and all over the place fighting to get in line, fighting to get this and that, and I'm fighting. You understand? But that's just the spirit. You understand? That greedy, lustful spirit. People will blow you off the road just to rush to get to a red light. Right. That is just a spirit that's floating around. You understand? The Christian church is behind it. You understand? And right now, this is the major Christian holiday. It is Christmas. Go ahead, brother. You want to say something?
The word consumerism.
Absolutely. And we was talking about that before. So going out, buying everything, and so forth and so on. I'm a quick sidebar, real quick. People used to say we need to defund the police department, not give them any money and all this. Or they call you and ask for donation, all that. You shouldn't give them no money to fund their work or whatever the case may be. That's cool. If you really want to defund the police, you have to stop committing crime. You understand? Because they get paid going to a crime scene. They get paid when detectives come and the CSI people come, the ambulance come, the lieutenant come. All of them are getting paid. You understand? So to defund them, you have to stop committing crime. Therefore, they won't have a job. Same thing with America. They hate Trump and they hate the Congress and this, that, and the other. And they go out and vote and so on and so on. But yet still, you go out on these holidays, like you said, and go and spend all your money on whatever, Gucci and Louis, people that don't know your black ass at all, don't care about you at all. You understand? And you go out there and pay your last, steal for it, prostitute yourself for it, rob for it. You don't sell your soul for it. And then you turn around and teach your children to do the same damn thing. You understand? To do the same thing. This is the society that we live in. Yo, someone has to break that. You understand? Someone has to break that code. Someone has to break that monotony, I believe that's how they say. You understand? That's what that was what we have to break down. You understand? We have to end that. Because that's what's destroying us. That's what's going on. You understand? That's how we have to break this down. You understand? Right. Let's keep going real quick.
Let me see here. Shalaki. So we use that Jeremiah.
Yeah. Yep. Jeremiah was at Jeremiah 20.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Jeremiah. Chapter 23, verse 2 in the middle. Behold, I will visit upon you the evils of the doing.
Most of God says He's going to visit you for doing that. For spreading this lie, for having this PDF season that we got going on. You understand? That PDF season that we got going on. We're gonna have to do something about it. You understand? But I see you, all right? All right, now, no problem, brother. If you need anything, you just reach out, all right? You understand? Slocky. We have brother come out from class. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Now, so now, as I was saying, the Lord's going to visit these wicked pastors for, for spreading these lies and for not visiting us, not letting us, because they know the truth as well. Don't get it twisted. They know the truth. Why am I saying all this? Because it shows a lack of brotherhood. You understand? The Christian church pushes greed, lust, hate, envy. They push it. And this is the season to push it the most.
That's right.
This is the season to push it the most. This is pusher man season. This is lead your children to the fire season and not give a damn. Somebody got to stop it. Somebody got to put it into. And this is what the crazy men in the UPK go in the corner for, to put a cease to this garbage that we have been eating. To put a cease. You understand? To put an absolute cease to what is going on out here. Because it's destroying our children, it's destroying our houses, it's destroying our families, it's just straight destroying. Go into First Maccabees chapter 3.
Oh, classic.
And let me see what it says. Is that when they come against us with much pride to destroy our children?
All right. First Maccabees.
Yeah.
You say chapter 3?
Yeah, First Maccabees chapter 3, I believe it is.
All right,
it might be around verse 18 and 19. I'm not sure, but we'll see real quick.
3 verse. That's right, 18.
All right, we're gonna show you exactly. After we read this, we're gonna stay in this chapter right here. We're gonna stay here, and we're gonna break it down a little bit. Go down a little bit.
Oh yeah. This is
no. Go down a little bit.
You want? Okay.
Verse 20.
You want verse 1?
Yeah. Matter of fact, go up a little bit. Let's go up a little bit to 19. Let me see.
Back up to 19.
Let's see that.
You had it the multitude.
Yeah, let's read 19 and 20. All right. Let's do that real quick, y'all. Let's do that real quick. All right. And I want you to understand what this class is based off. This class is based off this filthy, disgusting holiday and the pushing of this holiday, the promotion of this holiday, and how it breaks down and diminishes the brotherhood and sisterhood. How does it do that? Not just between your peers, your brothers and your sisters, your husbands, your wives, but your children. We talked about earlier how we lead our children to the fire. Why? Because it stems from us removing ourselves from the commandments. What commandments? Of dealing falsely with each other, of lying from each other, of stealing from each other. You don't have to just steal material. You can steal somebody's youth. You can steal somebody's hope, somebody's desire. You can steal that from them. You understand? And you steal a child's self-esteem because they're going to think that they can just get rewarded in life once a year. And it better be something real big, as opposed to your child growing up in this cesspool and having some dignity and manners and principles and morals. They should be rewarded every day for bringing your child into this truth. And they stick with it. Why? Because they see you. Just like Susanna's parents raised her to follow the laws of Moses and raised her to be a good woman. That's how we should raise our children. Not by giving lies, false hope, by setting them up to fail, by making them live in a vain life. You understand? When you get time, brothers and sisters, I want you to go read, I believe it was Jeremiah, I believe, chapter 10, and start at verse 1. 10, and you can read about the Christmas tree and how we're not supposed to deck it with silver and gold. You can read those things. You understand? These are things that are in the scriptures. You understand? This book is the blueprint to our life. This is a blueprint to how we should live, how we can have long-term power over short-term dopamine. You understand? Let's read.
Come on. We got First Maccabees. First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse. Let me make sure that I'm sharing this. Lock here. There you go, right there. First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 19. For the victor of the battle standeth not in the multitude of the host, but strength comes from heaven.
Now, I read this scripture all the time. Why? Because it's very powerful. You understand? Now, our strength comes from the Most High God. Our strength don't come from Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, Saint Nick. It don't come from gifts underneath a tree. It don't come from eggnog, mistletoes, elves, dwarves, reindeers. It don't, none of that. That's not where we get our strength. That's not where we get our true gift. You understand? That's not where we get our true gift. Our gifts come from heaven. Our strength comes from heaven. Our victories come from heaven. That's where we get our strength from, and that's what we need to focus our attention on. And we have to tell brothers and sisters this. Why? Because it's just like spreading the good news. If they're giving away something that could change your life for free, you'll run down the street and say, you better go down the street right now. They got a whole bunch. They're getting right at the table right now. What we're doing is giving you life for free. Why? Because it was given to us. And if you believe in Santa Claus, that this oppressor is going to come change your life, then you have another thing coming. We have another thing coming. If you think this oppressor is going to change your life, and instead of us thinking that this oppressor is going to change our life, what we should be thinking is how we going to change the lives of ourselves and our children. You understand? Our strength comes from heaven, and we need that strength. Keep reading verse 20.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 20. They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy.
They come with much pride and iniquity. You understand? Full of themselves and full of sin. That's how they're going to come against us. This oppressor told us a lie that Christ's birthday is on Christmas, that Christ is a Caucasian man, that not only is that Christ's birthday, but Santa Claus is going to come as well on white Christ's birthday, and give little poor black children and Latino children and Native American brothers and sisters that's on the reservations living out of abandoned cars, drunk 24/7 because of oppression and pain. He's going to bring gifts for you. He's going to bring that. He's not going to bring you no property. He's not going to bring you no dignity. He's not going to bring you your integrity. He's not going to bring you your language, your culture. He's not going to bring you none of that. He's not going to bring you peace by taking away drugs. He's not going to bring you peace by taking away the heroin and the fentanyl. They're not going to take that away. They're going to bring gifts included with all of that. That's what they're going to do. They're going to come against us with much pride and much iniquity. Keep reading.
And our wives and children, and to spoil us.
They're going to come against us with much pride and iniquity to destroy us, our wives and children, and to spoil us. Now, Christmas doesn't that spoil women? It spoils women and children.
Oh, man.
It hurts them. It's going to destroy them. We already read how children going through the fire. You understand? This season is going to kill our children. We are setting them up for she-bears. We're setting them up. And if you see your child, your brother, your cousin, your loved one, another so-called black, Latino, Native American, you see them going 100 miles an hour down a dead end, you have to stop them. It's your job and duty to stop them.
That's right.
You understand? If you don't stop them, then you have no brotherhood.
That's right.
You have no sisterhood, and you're going to provoke the Most High God to be angry. You understand? Drop down to verse 59, I believe.
We got First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 59. Let's go there real quick. All right. Here we go right here. Here we go right there. Boom.
Hold on a second. Go up a little bit to 58. Let me see.
Come.
Read 58.
Come. Maccabees chapter 1. First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 58. And Judas said, aim yourself and be a violent men.
This is arm yourself, be valiant men. You understand? And this is what we're doing right now. You're going to arm yourself with this truth. Arm yourself with the fact that our strength comes from Most High God. Arm yourself with that. Stand on the fact. I don't care what your family say. Let them go ahead and eat that ham and do what they're going to do. You arm yourself with this truth. Be valiant. You understand? And stand on the fact that Christianity is a lie. And we've been living a lie. And you've been telling your children lies. And you open the door for your children to be liars. You understand? You open the door for our children to walk through the fire of prostitution and abortions and overdoses and robbery and incarceration, being institutionalized. We open the door for our children to do that. And if you open that door and allow our children and loved ones and our people to walk into that burning house, we have no brotherhood or sisterhood. And because if we had it, we would stop it. Arm yourself with this truth. Keep reading.
Come. And see that ye be in readiness against the morning.
Be ready to fight in the morning. You understand? What's the morning? When they used to wake up and they all excited to go to the tree? Nah, be ready to fight on Christmas Day. Fight that nostalgic feeling of I need to give gifts. Fight that feeling.
Right.
Arm yourself with this truth and fight that disgusting, stinking, nasty, soft, moist, tender feeling. Let me get through this real quick.
Oh, come.
Keep going real quick.
That ye have fight with these nations.
And we're going to fight against these nations. We're going to fight against this oppressor and all of his comrades. We're going to fight against them on this day. We're going to fight against Chris Kringle. We're going to fight against Caesar Borgia, or this Caucasian man that they call Jesus Christ. Fight against all of that. All of the nations that praise it, salute it, worship it, love it, practice it. We're going to fight against all these nations and stand with the Most High God. And stand on the brotherhood he ordered us to have. To stand on the sisterhood he ordered us to have. We're going to stand on it as valiant men and women. Keep reading.
That are assembled together against us to destroy
us. Go ahead.
To destroy us in our sanctuary.
That's what they're trying to do, is destroy us in our sanctuary. This is what they're trying to do. But we are ordered to fight. Keep going. Read verse 59.
Come. Verse 59. For it is better for us to die in battle.
It's better for us to die in battle. It's better for us to fight against the principalities, against the spirit of this wicked society, against the garbage of the Christian church, against the virus that the society is spreading around. It's the infections that we get from this cesspool we live in. It's better to fight and to die in battle. As we fight against it, it's better to die than to do what? Keep reading.
Then to behold the calamities of our people.
It's better to die than to watch the destruction of our people. It's better to die in battle than to watch our sisters get robbed for Christmas gifts. It's better to die than to watch our brothers and sisters lay on the streets and defecate in their streets and have menstrual cycles on themselves. That's and sit there and drool and vomit off of heroin. It's better to die than to watch that.
That's right.
And the hell with Christmas, the Christmas spirit, the Christmas season, and everything else. It's better to die to fight against it.
That's
than
right.
Watch your brother suffer.
Right.
The hell with Christmas, The hell with who invented it. The hell with the society. And I say you stand up and die for your brother and sister and your children.
That's
our
right.
children. You
Right.
understand? And if you can't do that and it don't register in your brain, then may the Lord have mercy on you because you're going to die too. You understand? Right. According to the Most High God. That's you right. Understand? Now with that, we're going to wrap this class up. You understand? I want you to, if you can, we're going to play just a quick song. Play Cat Design and I Design Faith. Real quick, we're going to run out with that. Yeah, we're going to play that real quick. Thank you for tuning in, brothers and sisters out there that's listening. Don't feel ashamed, embarrassed, hurtful, or nothing about Christmas or the spirit or not having the gift, or you think you don't have enough, or you don't have nothing. Let me tell you something. That monkey that's on your back, that depression, that stress, that self-hate, that loneliness, you know what I'm saying? All of them thoughts in your mind, you turn around and look that monkey in the eye and let them know that you are nothing to play with, that you are a very dangerous individual. Stand with the Most High God down this battlefield, and let's raise this nation up. With that, I say shalom.
Shalom.
One West is who raised, son. That's where I came from. That is my A1s. I'm talking day one. Rest of these niggas out here is just fake, son. Look, you can hate, son. You cannot take, son. I've been in every hood out of my state, son. Out in these streets, I'm steady blazing. Looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason. I am the one. This is the Masons. Going so hard that they think I'm an agent. Going so hard that they said I'm a Mason. These are the facts, though. I'm just amazing. There is no other way that I could stay them. Iron my spotted, they'll never be vacant. These niggas lazy. They got complacent. They want to love all these fucking Caucasians. How the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine. Go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days. We learned some hard ways. Always. Just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed. Been through too much, always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does. Fuck you thought shit was. Nigga, it wasn't. Know that I do this for dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keeps coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take? Still kept my faith, even when these niggas act fake. Even when it came like the snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake. Some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break. Some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van. Taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand. Never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man that showed me the right path. Now I'm rooted in the truth, to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like an eye exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fire, man. In the circle of life, how could I tell you, man? I was undesired, had no one. And then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. Their words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these Christians, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazai. Man, you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful. One day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hateful. Luckily I got angels. I'm so thankful. Yes, I'm so thankful. Used to be ashamed, and even before I think,
still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break. Saying how much could I take? Still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake. Even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake. Some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break. Some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.